This world has some overly expensive things that really make no sense except to people who have that much money to just throw around. Most of these items are incredibly dumb and just not worth the money. Today we'll discuss the most expensive and stupidest things in the world. You don't want to miss it. First up, the diamond tea bag. The tea bag is something most of us use on a daily basis. We add it to our hot water in a cup and make a nice cup of tea. Most people use the cheaper brands of tea or maybe spend a little bit extra for some different flavors or some more expensive brands. This item really takes the cake for the most expensive tea bag, and it's just insane how much one of these things costs. It costs a whopping $14,000 for just one. The item is handcrafted and has 280 diamonds on it. This item was made by the British, of course, which makes a lot of sense. What a ridiculous item to start off this list, but don't worry, it gets worse, believe me. Next up, golden toilet paper. Told you. The next most expensive item on this list is another daily item for us all. Toilet paper is the basic necessity in every household, and most of us go for a moderate option. There are various different types of toilet paper for various prices and comfort levels. Some splash out a little more for the better brands, whilst others stick with the cheaper ones for budget reasons. This item is the golden toilet paper and costs an insane $1,376,900. This comes from a website by the name of Toilet Paper Man, and they sell these rolls for the rich. They're delivered with some champagne and a nice package. This item's just absurd and downright stupid. I wipe my butt with that kind of money. Golden iPhone 5. Our phones are daily drivers for everyday needs. We make calls, messages, scroll through social media, and do our normal things with them. We already spend so much time on these phones, whether it's an outright purchase or a contract. Phones cost a lot of money, but they're worth it. What if we told you that you could spend a whopping $15.3 million on a phone? And it's not even a recent one. For that price, you can purchase a golden iPhone 5 from a UK-based company. The phone is coated in solid gold and has a diamond encrusting on it. What an insane price for a phone. It's just kind of ridiculous. Next up, some luxury ice cubes. This one is actually insanity and makes no sense at all. Ice cubes are temporary and are just frozen in water in whatever shape you want. We use them in drinks to keep them cool or to add something different to them. Ice cubes are cheap and don't need anything added to them, as they're just as simple as they are, right? They're ice cubes. Well, this company, Glace Luxury, created something stupid and, insane. They created ice cubes that are perfectly hand cut to provide the optimal dilution and cooling for your drink. The ice cubes have nothing special to them, but the labor is what increases the price. These things sit around $325. Next up, the golden bicycle. This next one is the halfway point to the list. Here we have something expensive and dumb. This item is a golden bicycle, and it will cost you a whopping $500,000. The bike is made by Guinea, and they manufacture these racing bikes. They're covered in a layer of 24 karat gold and are just normal racing bikes. They seem like such a waste of money because riding them around would lose all the value. The gold would chip off and it would just become a huge waste of money. This is just insane and really deserves a place on this list. Next up, golden Game Boy. The Game Boy is a classic and retro item for those who grew up with the thing back in the 90s. It's such an iconic piece of technology and an important part of gaming history. We all know what the Game Boy is, and nowadays you can find one for $100 or so on eBay, or even cheaper around your local markets. This Game Boy though is special and it really fits in this video well. Here we have the golden Game Boy, which sells for around $25,000. The thing is encrusted with diamonds and has 18 karat gold around it. It looks amazing, but it's pretty stupid. It's probably the only usable thing on this list. Next up, the golden shirt. This item is very specific and not something you could just go out and buy. This thing needs to be specifically made, as it was for one fellow. A shirt is nothing special. You don't need to spend lots of money on one thing to make it usable. The man took this too far and created a hugely expensive shirt for himself. Panjak Tripathi had the idea to create a golden shirt for himself. This thing cost him a whopping $213,000. It's absolutely insane, but he looks really good in it. Next up, guinea pig armor. As we come to a close on this list, things are about to get even weirder and more stupid than before. The next item is just pure dumb, but actually quite funny and cool at the same time, albeit. Lots of people have guinea pigs and dress them up for some funny videos and photos. This item really takes the cake for this sort of thing. Here we have some guinea pig armor that comes in at around $24,000. The thing is made out of silver and steel. It looks really cool. It makes the guinea pig stand out and able to defend his home. Next up, the diamond dog collar. Our penultimate item is something that is really unnecessary and just used to flaunt your wealth through another thing. This item is none other than a diamond encrusted dog collar for your little friend. The item is encrusted with thousands of sapphires and obviously diamonds. This even has a 52 karat diamond on it. Your dog must be really spoiled if you think about getting this sort of thing. You can't really tell what's going on with it, but I guess they look really nice at least. This item is just, kind of stupid and deserves a spot on this list, most definitely. And finally, we have gold-plated staples. This final one is really something. Though it's not the most expensive item on this list, it's certainly one of the most stupid items on it. Our final item is the golden-plated staples, which are around $175 per pack of 24 staples. This item is just, come on, it's unnecessary. You don't need staples to be gold-plated. It's just not needed. They don't even stand out as some staples are already golden in color without, real gold. And for that price, it's just insane. What's the point of this item? It's stupid. The last item is truly just expensive and stupid, all wrapped up in one small package. What an item. Who would buy this? Would you? You would? Yeah. And that's the end of our list. This list has really shown that some items are just not needed in this world. All these items have such normal counterparts that it's just so unnecessary to even buy these things. The only okay one to buy might be the iPhone because at least, it's usable. I guess the richer people in the world just need something to stand out. The items on this list are obviously only some of what you can find. There are so many items that we couldn't fit on this list and they would be even more stupid and even more expensive. It just goes to show that money can really buy you any material item that you want. And that's the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, let us know down below. If you had $1 billion, which one of these items would you buy? Don't forget to comment and subscribe with your notifications on. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.